Good afternoon, everyone. How is everybody doing this afternoon? I can't tell you what the weather is because up here I don't know. I haven't been outside, but it looks like it's about 70 degrees up here, according to my computer. And, as usual, I'm just rising and shining from a beautiful nap. As a matter of fact, I was dreaming. Have you ever dreamed while you were sleeping and you can't for the life of you remember that dream? Why is that, I wonder? According to science, a doctor, should I say, they say you dream every single night, like when you go to sleep. But I don't remember dreaming every night. I told the doctor I don't dream. But today I did. And I think last week, one other, not too long ago, I remember something, but I can't remember the whole dream. Sometimes I can remember part of it or something like that. But a good dream is a good dream. If you have a good dream, I haven't had a nightmare or nothing like that in a long time, since I was a child or something. And, but like I said, y'all had to excuse me because I'm sitting up here. I'm trying to finish this game that I started. I started a game of Scrabble. Why? I don't know. Because I'm doing too many things at one time. I'm cooking and I'm frying some potatoes right now. And I just got through putting those in the pan to fry some potatoes and some onions. Because I was hungry. And so, when you're hungry, I started to just make some tuna fish. But I said, I just had tuna fish, I think, a couple of days ago. So I want my potatoes. And I had potatoes a couple of days ago, but I can eat potatoes every day. You've seen something that you can just eat every single day. It doesn't matter. Like oh, shoot. Good Lord have mercy. Help me. Oh, help me. Y'all know what? You remember when I took my blood pressure yesterday, right after I got off, the video, I took that blood pressure again. Now, this is just showing you, I think it has something to do with me having that sleeve on. Let's see now, where's my pad? That's one reason I came up here to tell you about the blood pressure right after, as soon as I closed out the video. I took my sleeve. I didn't even, go to my bedroom to put on another top or anything. I just took my sleeve out of the long sleeve that I had on, that long lilac top that I had on, and I put my cuff, my blood pressure cuff on. And let me see. Let me get my glasses again. And I took my blood pressure immediately after, and I don't know if you could see the reading. I don't know if you could see that. But anyway, the reading is 134/61, and my heart rate was 78. Remember yesterday, my top number was 150. I don't remember what the bottom number was, but I remember that it's probably in my memory right up here. This thing has a memory to it. But I remember the heartbeat was like 84. And I said, no, my heart ain't beating no 84. I ain't excited about anything, I'm just laying low. And so that's what my reading was, 134/61/78. But it could be a little lower. A little lower, would appreciate it. And let's see what's happening today, y'all. I'm just going to do it because I want to do it while I'm on the video. Ah, shoot. Is my potatoes burning? Ah, shoot. Oh, no. Hey, to the no. Let me go check these potatoes because I smell something. Let me check them out, y'all, to see what is going on over here. I got the stove up a little high, I think. There she is, y'all. Steaming all. Let's see, where's my flipper? Let's look at my junk drawer, y'all. See that? One of these days, one of these days I'll get to it. But meantime, in between time, let's get these taters. Oh, they didn't even start to brown yet. But I smelled them, though. I knew I smelled them. Yes. We ain't gonna eat all these at once. We'll probably have some for later on. Eat some now, some later. You know. I ain't greedy like that, y'all. I love potatoes, but that's a little bit much for one, for one setting. I'll turn it down a little bit while I'm on the video. How y'all doing this afternoon? I'm doing good. Like I said, now my blood pressure might be a little up because I just got through moving around. Let's see. Let's check it out. I don't even know what it is myself. See? I'm sitting down. Now I'm getting nervous. Oh. Okay, I'll get y'all over here. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know. That's it. You're not supposed to move around. Woo! That's a horrible reading, y'all. That went up to 160. And then my heartbeat was a 84. 160 over the 73. No, we got to do something. We're going to take that later on because that's too much. But I was walking. I'm not trying to make no excuse. I'm just going to take it again later and see what happens because that's kind of scary. It's been a long time since I had a reading like that. Ah, shoot. Darn thing fell in the trash can, y'all. Yes. I can't get it together. There. But, see, my concern is when it gets high like that, it's scary. And it shouldn't be. Because I'm not doing anything. The only thing I did was get up and walked over there to the kitchen. That's all I did. But I can feel that my heart rate is elevated right now. Yeah, but we'll take it again later on, y'all. See what's going on. If I don't mess around and break the John Brown thing before. So much stuff. I told y'all I need a desk. And so, I forgot to write that down. Let me see if I can go into the memory. 148 over 69. When was that? That wasn't. Oh, 160 over 73. That's the one. Because I didn't write the first one I did yesterday. 160 over 73. 84. And the time is 3:40. You know, it's weird, but these day and time, you gotta doctor yourself at home. Because they give you the stuff to doctor yourself with, which is good. So you can monitor it. You can monitor yourself. You can monitor your sugar. Let me turn this off before the battery go down. And speaking of sugar, let me check my sugar while I'm up here, y'all. I ain't done that in a long time. Let's see. I still monitor it, even though they say, I don't take medication for it anymore. Let's see. I'll get my little bag of tricks out. I'm doing doctor today, y'all. Got my little note. See, got a little notepad. This is my little notepad where I write my sugar down on, and all that is my sugar readings. But I have not taken my sugar since May 10th. And here it is, what? June the 30th? I don't know what the date is. 26th or 27th, I guess. And here's our little meter. So you got a doctor yourself. Remember years ago when you go to the doctor, that's the only time you will get your blood pressure checked when you went to the doctor. But now, the doctor wants you to monitor your blood pressure. And when you come back to see him, he wants you to tell him, what it was and stuff like that. And if you're sugar, tell them what it is. Mm-hmm. Yep. And when you go to, which is good because the average person goes to the doctor in my age. I'll say the average person my age go to the doctor like every 3 months or every 6 months, something like that. And which is a long time, because before we didn't have all this equipment that, they give you that you could do it at home. And so a lot of times we would have high blood pressure or we would have diabetes or sugar or something like that. I don't have a cotton ball. Yeah. And we wouldn't know it until we went to the doctor. I'm just going to put a little Perel on here. But I don't have it, I don't have any, oh, that was a big glob. That's a big glob. Just going to wipe my finger with it. Oh, wait a minute, I ain't loading. Y'all making me nervous. I ain't loading my needle. I ain't loading my thing. Now, this is the meter that you have, and this is, okay, I usually have to take this one out because that's the one I used the last time. And then I put in a brand new one in. I just stick it right in here, clicks right in place. Unscrew this little ball that's on it. Voila, a new needle is in place. It's ready. She says she's ready now. She wants to poke me with it. And I put this back on. There's tap goes back in there, screws right on there. And then over here, you got to make sure you put a setting because you don't want that needle to go real deep. Because that right now is on 5. I do not want it on 5. So I'm going to turn it to 1. That's on setting number 1 for the needle. Then I got to pull this back. Make sure it's in place. It's ready. Wipe my finger. I usually clean my finger with that. And then I've got, let's see how I'm going to do this. I got this. I'm trying to get it so y'all can see. See, that's my finger. Then I'm going to press this little button right here. You can't even see the needle. I don't know if I pricked it. See that? I don't know if you can see it. See, that's the blood. That's all I need. A little bit like that. Maybe get a little bit more. Now take my meter. This is my meter. The lighting is horrible, y'all. I probably... Ooh. That's my meter. And I lost my blood. I don't think I got enough blood. It's telling me, I think that's,
Blood glucose is 151 milligram per
what?
deciliter.
It's 151, y'all. That's too high. That's too high. And I've been eating some sweets and stuff, so I'm going to blame that on that. So that's it as far as my checking up on my medical stuff. Yeah, write that down in my book. Everything seems to be high today. 151 for my blood? just high. I'll write that down. Put all my stuff back in my box, in my little box. This is my little medical little box that I keep everything in. $6.27. Today's Friday. The time is 3:51 p.m. And everything goes back in the box. Snap it closed. Put it back down here out of the way. Amongst my other medical supplies. I keep everything right here, y'all, so I can see it. So I can just get it and whenever I'm ready to, which I didn't, that reminds me, I didn't do this today. I was supposed to do one of these a day. So I'm going to put that there for I do, make sure I don't forget it. I should have done that this morning. Okay, that's it. That's the doctor. The doctor's reports are in. What should I say? The nurse, because this is something that the nurse normally do when you go to the doctor. And they still do it, but they don't, they don't take my, blood when I go there. Because like I say, I don't take the, but if it gets high, get real high again, every so often I have to take it. Yeah. Every so often I have to take my blood sugar, blood pressure, to try to keep it tracked. And so if it does go way over yonder, somewhere, I have to contact my doctor to let them know. That's the way it is, y'all, when you get older. This is what's happening. Everything falls apart. And then you look in the mirror and you say to yourself, well, who is that old lady in the mirror looking at me? And then you realize that old lady is you. And on that note, I go with love, and I'll see you again soon.